All right, everyone, welcome to Elan's Fictional Sports Universe. This is your host, Elan Olive, coming at you after a pretty long 10-hour workday. My work schedule just got changed to where it is 4 10s instead of 5 8-hour shifts. So I am enjoying the 3-hour weekend. However, I am always usually pretty tired by the end of the day. But you know what? It's time to get some basketball going. We are definitely a little late. Usually we finish our basketball basketball season before our hockey season. But for some technical difficulties, we had to push that up because we wanted to get some content out. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and put the finishing touches. Only 3 more basketball games to go. For all you guys that have not seen how I do my leagues, is how we'll do it is we'll do a random draw for the groups, so World Cup style, and teams in the Eastern Conference will stay in the certain amount of groups allotted to the Eastern Conference, and teams in the Western Conference will stay in the certain amount of groups allotted to the Western Conference. And so same thing with AFC, NFC, AL, NL, as you can imagine, all that stuff. Top 2 teams from each group will reach the postseason, and it is, with all sports with the exception of baseball, a one-and-done playoff. So this is the Eastern Conference Final. The winner of this game, this one game, will play the winner of the Western Conference Final, just one game, in our NBA Final. This is the 3rd season we've done it. First year, the Sacramento Kings came out on top of the Boston Celtics. Speaking of Boston, we got Al, Red Sox fan, in the chat. How are you doing, Al? Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. Sorry. Ever since I mentioned earlier, my work schedule changed. Ever since my schedule changed from 5 8-hour shifts to 4 10-hour shifts, Wednesday has felt like Thursday. Thursday's felt like Friday. It's all over the place. We'll figure it out eventually. But anyway, the Sacramento Kings came out on top of the Boston Celtics, and last season the San Antonio Spurs came out on top of the Orlando Magic. So we're going to go ahead and get this one kicked off. We're using Inside the Paint basketball, and we've got Sports Time Machine finding his seat. We've got special seats reserved on the hardwood for you, my friend. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Want to make sure the sound from the game was coming through okay. Hopefully I don't get slapped with a copyright infringement on that one, but that's not my fault. That's the music attached to the game. All right, so Inside the Paint basketball put out by Inside Sports Games. So here we go. We're going to go Cleveland as the away team. We play a year behind, so this will be the 17-18 team files, if you will. So LeBron James will be playing in this game if he does not come up injured on the injury roll. So there it is, Cleveland versus Toronto. We're going to go rest options at playoff game. Everything else should be good, and now I'll choose rosters. Okay, this is where things get very interesting. So as you can see here, you're going to click on injury check, and depending on how often a player was available during the season, that is going to decide who is available for this game. So first we'll go with the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. Isaiah Thomas, Tristan Thompson, Derrick Rose, and Channing Frye. None of them will be available for this Eastern Conference Final matchup. Now I'll check out Toronto, and Lorenzo Bound, Lucas Noriega, and Malcolm Miller will not be available for the Toronto Raptors. So now come here to lineups, and we'll go power forward. LeBron James will start at power forward. Kevin Love starts at center. George Hill is going to be the point guard. This is for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith at shooting guard. Going to go ahead and put Rodney Hood at shooting forward. And I think that is the starting 5. Now for the homestanding Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan will go over there as shooting forward. Kyle Lowry at point guard. Serge Ibaka will be the power forward. Joey V is going to be our center. And then Delon Wright will be the starting shooting guard. Now we'll go ahead and send you guys out to this one. So here we go. It's going to be how you decide For those of you that have not played inside the tank, I'm just going to do this really, really fast. Once we get the hang of it, we're going to go on. So the 2 offensive rebound ratings are decided on the tip-off, and Joey V gets it, and he'll pass it over to Kyle Lowry, and we are underway. Every time you hit pass, 12 seconds will come off the clock. So you've got basically 3 chances in a shot clock. One will go from 24 to 12, 12 to 0, and then the last second shot. Okay, so Delon Wright, he's got the ball. 29, that's going to fall within an assist, which means it's a beautiful pass by Delon Wright to, let's see, point guard Kyle Lowry, who just drops it in there with the layup, and it's 2-0 Toronto. So he gets an automatic assist off that. All right, inbound by the Cavs. All right, over to Rodney Hood. Hood, he's going to go for the 2-point shot, puts that one up, and it will, this is the number that it has to be under. So the lower the number, the better the shot. 11 is a really low number, and he gets that one to fall. Assist to the point guard if he's at 25 or under, and he's at 7. So no assist needed on that play. Over to Joey V. V, he's going to go for the slam, and he will miss that one, but he draws the fouls. His foul rating is over 10. So we'll hit miss and foul, and it will be on the forward if he's got 72, or the defender, whoever's highest. So he doesn't have 72, so we check the defender. That's 24. So the highest out of the 2 will be Rodney Hood. So he'll shoot 2 free throws. 81% chance of getting these free throws, so that number needs to come in at 81 or lower. First shot is good. And the next shot for Joey V is off the rim. Rebounded. Oh, they don't get that one, so it's going to go to the highest of the yellow. So it says defensive, power forward, 35, or high of these 2. So Ibaka will get the offensive rebound. He's going to put it up. A chance to go up big here, or bigger here, and he'll miss that one. Easily rebounded by Kevin Love. LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers coming at you right now, down by 1, beginning of the Eastern Conference Final. Now over to George Hill. Hill, now over to Rodney Hood. Hood doesn't have it. You don't have anyone with the 21. We're close to LeBron with the 20, or with the 22. We don't have that, but LeBron has 21, so we got to go ahead and hit pass, and that'll take some time off the shot clock. Over to Kevin Love for the 4th shot. 4th shot. Now we come over here. 30 falls in the 3-point range. And it's a 1-29. He misses that shot. So he misses the forced 3-pointer. Rebounded easily by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka will now pass it to Delon Wright. So now you kind of get the idea. So we're going to go ahead and call this game as close to real time as possible. Over to Delon Wright. Wright doesn't have it now. He kicks it over to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry looking good here. He's going to try to post up. No, fix the pass. Gets it over to forward 7. Nope, center 9. To Joey V for 2. And now it is 5-2, Toronto. Checking in on the chat room. Yeah, Sports Time Machine is talking about his last stream. Sorry to hear that. He says that his internet can't hold a stream, otherwise he's not doing too bad. I'm sure you are hard at work to get that figured out, because it seems like the FOC loves to be on here and loves to put out content for those that appreciate it. So I'm sure we will see a return of Sports Time Machine very soon. Go check out that channel. Also check out our other dignified fan out there. That's Al, Red Sox fan. He does a great job. Both of them do a lot of replays, a lot of retro type gaming. Al does a lot of PC type stuff. Cards and dice is more your thing, then definitely check out Sports Time Machine, as he does a lot of Stratomatic, and he is working on a home run derby tournament, which is something unique to Stratomatic that I did not even know existed until about 48 hours ago. Back to live action. Kevin Love now the man with the ball. Now this is where it gets interesting. One that will turn into a shot 1, which is an automatic bucket. If their momentum is over +2, it's at 0, so it's a 92, so he'll miss it. And that one's going to be rebounded by Joey V. I'm going to call that name a lot just because I can't pronounce that name. Joey V now with the ball. Now gets it over to Delon Wright. Wright doesn't have anything, so now he's going to pass it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan is fouled by J.R. Smith. All righty then, here we go. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright taking his time with it. Wright sets up a jump shot, and it is going to fall. Misses it badly. He needed 1 to 44. He gets a 91. And it will be rebounded by LeBron. That's the first time we're calling him for an action tonight. Now over to George Hill. Hill doesn't have it. Back over to Kevin Love. Love does have a 13, but that deny rating by Joey V, that's his defensive prowess. He has it at a 1, so he shuts down Love. Love trying to look for anyone, can't get there, so he's got to pass it over to LeBron. LeBron, 34 for 3. Bang! And LeBron James ties it all up. Kevin Love with the assist, and now tie ball game. 9:24 remaining. Over to Delon Wright. Right now over to Rosen. Rosen trying to break the tie, and he will block it. Rodney Hood comes out of nowhere, the former Utah Jazz player. Rebounded by the Raptors. Serge Ibaka with the ball. Ibaka goes for the 3 ball, and it rolls around the rim and drops. Just barely missed it. He needed a little bit more than that. Rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka puts up the jump shot, and this time it will fall. 7-5. Here we go. Inbound over to Rodney Hood. Hood. He will draw the foul, and it will be on the point guard, 44 defender, the high of the 2, and it is going to be on Kyle Lowry. So Hood will try to tie it up. 81% free throw shooter to the stripe. First one is good. The next one is good as well, so it is all knotted up here. And now we get our first sub alert, and that has you do that every 3 minutes. So right now, no one's tiring out. No one's ready to come in. So we're going to return to the game. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry now over to Ibaka. Ibaka, 21, puts it up for 2. Gets that one to fall. And no assist there. So James, he'll start out with the basketball. James puts it up for 2. He's going to try to match it, and he won't do it. Jump ball recovered by the Raptors. Now over to Delon Wright. Wright puts the shot up, and it will fall. Great job so far by the Raptors. Assist to Serge Ibaka.
Sick, wicked, and nasty.
Inbound now over to George Hill. Hill doesn't have it. Now over to Rodney Hood. Hood, he's got a chance. Jump shot from the stripe, and he will miss that one. Rebounded by Kevin Love. Love off the rebound is going to go and bounce pass it right back to Hood. Hood sets up for another jump shot, and this one is going to miss as well. Finally taken back by the Raptors in a 4-point lead for Toronto, 11-7. Now over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry on the fast break. There he goes. Takes off, puts the layup up, and it will fall. Assist to Joey V. So now 13-7, homestanding Raptors. Sports Time Machine and Al Red Sox fan, let me know who you guys want to represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Final. One and done game here, folks. Over to Kevin Love. Love taking his time with it. Now he'll launch the shot up, and it is blocked by Joey V. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka doesn't have the fast break rating, so he simply passes it to DeRozan. DeRozan taking off as fast as he can. DeRozan, beautiful bounce pass right over to Kyle Lowry for 2 more, and the Raptors are running away now. An 8-0 run at the moment. Inbound now over to George Hill. Hill takes a 3 shot, and it rolls, drops. Rebounded by Rodney Hood. Hood takes the ball outside, keeps it for himself a little while longer. Sets up a 3, shoots, misses that one badly. Rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. Fast break is not going to happen as Joey V doesn't even have a fast break rating. Inbound now over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry puts that one up, and it will be good. No assist on the play. 10-0 run for Toronto. They are getting crazy here, and Cleveland's going to have to call timeout. See if any subs are ready to come in. Whoa. Turn the game. Subs, there we go. Nope, not quite yet. You got to do something, though, if you're Cleveland. There we go. Inbound to Rodney Hood. Hood puts the shot up, but it is defended by DeMar DeRozan. The Raptors are not giving any quarter. Rebound by DeRozan as well. Now over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up, and it'll be defended by LeBron James. Rebounded by J.R. Smith. Smith passes over to Kevin Love. Love trying to figure out what to do with it. Launches a 3-ball, and it is circling around the drain and drops. Ends a 10-0 run finally. And now Cleveland's up on the run board. They only count shutout runs. I wish they'd count other types of runs. But it's all good. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. Rosen sets up a shot, and it's going to be missed. Loose ball foul. We'll check the defense first. If he's at 64, he automatically gets it, or we take the higher of the players. So power forward, 64, doesn't have it. 37, that's definitely going to be on Serge Ibaka. Sports Time Machine says, Toronto getting tired of LeBron way, and he can have any teammate he wants and gets. Oh, he's going for Toronto. He's getting tired of LeBron, and he can have any teammate he wants and gets to the championship. Yeah, I'm definitely pulling for Toronto too, but as the sportscaster, I must remain neutral. And coming in for the Cavs will be Jay Crowder. This will be the last time we'll see him on a Cleveland team in a set. No one ready to come in for Toronto, but then again, Toronto's looking good. They don't need anyone. So here we go. Inbound over to J.R. Smith. Smith taking his time with it. Puts the ball up, and it's blocked by Delon Wright. These Raptors are swarming to the basketball as if Chris Pratt was training them. This is going to be rebounded by LeBron James. James kicks it over to Love. Love shut down by Joey V. Now back over to James. James puts the shot up, and he will get it to go. No assist on the play as James kind of took that one by himself. Now over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka shut down by James as he has a 1-3 defensive rating. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. Rosen, he's got what he needs. He's got a chance here. 31. Beautiful bounce pass over to, let's see, power forward 16 doesn't have it. Guard 6 does. Over to Delon Wright, and another assist for DeMar DeRozan. 5:12 left to go in the first quarter. Now over to James. James looks good here. Sets up a jump shot, and he can't get that one to go. Can't do it all by yourself. And now it's going to be a rebound by Joey V. 2 rebounds, 3 points, and 1 assist for the unpronounceable big man tonight. Over to Delon Wright. Wright puts the shot up, and he's going to miss that one. He doesn't draw the fouls. His foul draw rating needed to be over 16, so he misses it. Rebounded by J.R. Smith. And now Smith will simply just pass it over to George Hill. Hill fouled by Kyle Lowry. 4:48 remaining in the opening quarter. 12 for Cleveland, 19 for the homestanding Raptors. So here we go. Inbound over to J.R. Smith. Smith puts the shot up, and he will miss it. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. I tell you what, sometimes you just get the feeling it's not a team's night. Hopefully they can make some adjustments in the second half to tighten things up, but right now it looks like it's all about Toronto. Joey V with the ball. Puts it up, and he will miss that one. Oh, I take that back. It's number 1 if the home HRF is home something. Basically, it means home field advantage. So they have a strong home field advantage. It's equal to 3, and he will get that shot to go. Assist to Delon Wright. Inbound now to Kevin Love. Love, he's got what he needs here. Sets up a 3-ball. Bang! And it's now a 6-point ball game. 21-15 with 4 minutes remaining. Assist to J.R. Smith. Inbound over to Joey V. I almost tried to pronounce his name, but there's no way I'm going to get that one. Sports Time Machine has a question. He asks, are both teams controlled by computer AI? Some do replays where they control the home team. So this is more of a simulation type game where with the baseball and the football game, you roll dice and you kind of go on the matrix of the card. As you can see here, if this is a card game, this is actually the FAC right here. So this is more of a simulation, just kind of watch what happens. You can make some decisions where you come in, like you can play it to a point where you come in and decide who is going to go where. But I like to call it in strictly a simulation mode. To let you know, Mike, how I got into these types of games is I graduated broadcasting school. Oh, 2 years ago. I started broadcasting school before that, though, of course, about a year and a half earlier, and just was kind of looking for a way to practice getting my voice out there, getting on a mic and calling a game. And of course, I didn't have the clout to go call a high school game or anything like that. I'm not super made of money, so I didn't want to go out and buy a PS3 so I could practice calling a video game or something like that. So I found these and found out it was really easy to broadcast these on YouTube. So that's why my videos are more of a simulation, let's watch what happens type deal. So that's kind of what this channel is all about. It's just an alternative universe. If you're tired of seeing the Golden State Warriors win championships, you will not see that here, because in all the 3 years that we've done it, they have not gotten past this round, actually, and they are not even in the Western Conference Championship. Matter of fact, the Western Conference Championship will be between two teams that you would not think have a chance being there, and that is Denver and Phoenix. I swear I did not set that up at all on purpose. It's just the way the cards play out. And sometimes this game kind of goes crazy where the underdog team will win, and I kind of enjoy that. I like having an alternative champion. I like having alternative histories, So that's what you can see on this channel. That's why it's called Elon Fictional Sports Universe. So back to live action. Joey V with the basketball. Joey V sets up a 3-shot. And he gets it to go. Joey V having the game of his life tonight. Not known for his three-point prowess. He only has about a 3 and 40% chance of taking that shot. So it's kind of crazy. Inbound now over to George Hill. Hill with the basketball. Hill fouled by Joey V. So he's got a foul, an assist, 2 rebounds, and 8 points. And we're only in the first quarter. Inbound now over to Jay Crowder. Crowder sets up the shot, and he will miss that one. Bummer. Acted as Delon Wright came up and swatted that one. Rebounded. Oh, check, loose ball foul. Defense first, guard 28. And it will be on J.R. Smith, so Toronto will get the ball back. Little mistake starting to kill Cleveland. Inbound out now over to Delon Wright. Wright. Beautiful bounce pass over to the power forward, Serge Ibaka for 2. And it's now 26-15, Toronto. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Over to J.R. Smith. Smith puts the shot up, and he will miss it. That'll be rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka gets it over to Rosen on the breakaway. Puts the shot up, and he will get it to fall.
He buries that
Kyle
shot.
Lowry will get the assist on the play with 3 minutes ago. So now we'll check the sub screen. Okay. All right, now we got subs that are ready to come in. So power forward is going to be Jeff Green. Jordan Clarkson's going to come in at point guard. No, take that back. He's going to come in as shooting guard. Dwayne Wade is going to come in at point guard. And Crowder, we're going to go ahead and have him move to the bench because we need 3, so we need Corver. So have Corver come in. And the center, we're going to bring in Larry Nance. All right, for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam is going to come in at power forward. Oh, my gosh. I thought the one name is hard. Okay. Anunoby, OG Anunoby. We're going to go with that. Is going to come in for the shooting forward. Fred VanVleet at point guard. He was the man during Game 6 of the real universe finals, I guess you could say. And Jacob Poeltl will come in for center. We don't have a shooting guard ready to take over for Delon Wright, but he's looking pretty good. So we'll return to the game now. Hold on one second. One second, my wife just texted me. All right, checking in on the chat room. How Red Sox fan explains to Sports Time Machine. You play as both teams, Mike, with Inside Games. Sports Time Machine says, I know I'm older, but I have a broadcast degree also, but I had other setbacks and was not able to get into my field. And yes, I love certain announcers, and broadcasting is important too to me also. Yeah, so that's kind of how I got into this, and through the grace of God, I guess you could say, and through some really interesting meetings. I've actually gotten to call a few things. I'm currently actually setting up details for a broadcast with a Little League state championship tournament type thing over in Heber. You know all about that, Mike. So yeah, that should be fun. And I've gotten a few other really cool broadcasting opportunities. I've gotten to be, for the last 2 years, the color commentator for the Collegiate National Alpine Ski Championships. And that is just an absolutely crazy story how that all happened. And then I haven't really told anyone on YouTube about it because I was kind of self-conscious of it. But I've got my own broadcast rig, pretty portable, and I am currently, it's not a business yet because I don't have sponsors, but I'm currently running my own online sports casting network focusing on high school events, Little League stuff like I talked about. I've got a deal with Provo High School where I'll be their exclusive broadcaster. The Rocky Mountain School of Baseball, I'm working with them. So it's just one of those things where you kind of, I got really, really fortunate, and I feel really, really, really blessed on the opportunities I've gotten, and starting to realize that dream of being a professional broadcaster could be a reality someday. So it's all fun, and it's definitely one of those things where these YouTube broadcasts feel more fun, more lighthearted, because I mean they're dice and card games. They're not anything super serious. It's things that we're passionate about, but it's not like anyone is ever going to pay me money to broadcast these things. So it's more of a way to kind of get back to the nitty-gritty of broadcasting for me, and get back to why I enjoy it so much, why I enjoy calling games, why I enjoy illustrating and narrating these situations. So I'm done waxing poetic on that now, so we'll get back to the game that you guys came to see. Over to Kyle Korver. Korver with the basketball, now over to Cleveland. Sorry, not Cleveland. Jeff Green. Green for Cleveland. Cleveland doesn't have it. Their offense is not getting the job done. Now over to Larry Nance. Nance commits the foul, or gets the foul on Podol. So Nance will now go to the stripe. 72% free throw shooter with 2:36 left to go. First one is good. Next one, they're now only down by 8. Can they make it 7? No, he misses it. Rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. Possible three-point play here. Puts up the layup, and he will miss that one, but he draws the foul. So it'll be the guard if he's 56 or the highest on the defense. That's why all of them's highlighted. 52, it's got to be Poetel. He's already got 2, so he needs to be careful. So now here comes the shot, and he misses the first one. Next shot, he gets it. So now it is 28-17. Anunobai with the basketball. He doesn't have it, kicks it over to Podol. Shut down by Larry Nance, 1-3. Wow, he's a defensive monster. Now over to Dellen Wright. Wright doesn't have it. Back over to Siakam. Siakam doesn't either. Someone's going to have to take a shot here. Finally, Siakam finally works his way outside. Long two-point shot. Puts this one up and gets it. No assist on the play. The Toronto Raptors will not be denied. Over to Larry Nance. Stolen by Dellen Wright, and here we go again. Fast break, not going to happen, so he simply just passes it over to Anunobai. Anunobai now over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet shut down, yes, by Dwayne Wade. Van Fleet trying to work his way around Wade, and he can't do it. Now kicks it over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam doesn't have it either, and now it's going to be Siakam, who does not have it, over to Van Fleet. He does, 35. It's going to be a forced three-point attempt, and it's good. Wow, what a defensive stand by the Cavaliers, but what an even better offensive possession by the Raptors, 33-17 with 1:24 remaining in the first quarter. Now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade with the basketball, looking good here. He's not going to get it stolen from. Puts up the jump shot, and that one will be blocked by Jacob Poeltl, who comes out of nowhere. Rebounded by Dwayne Wade. Wade kicks it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson turns the ball over as the turnover rating for the opposing team turnover rating is over the 2. It is a 3. So he'll turn the ball over, meaning it was a travel, it was a out of bounds, something along that line. Checking in on the chat room. Thanks, guys. Sports Time Machine says, Provo, ew. Yeah, I've reached that deal with Provo, but I did some football games in Park City. I did some basketball games in Murray. It was a lot of fun, but Provo's the one who likes me the best, so we're going to go over there and see what we can do over there. Al Red Sox fan says, cool, Elon, congrats, and Sports Time Machine agrees with it. Well, thanks, Al. He says, I like it when you wax poetic, Elon. So I appreciate it, boys. So now we'll go ahead and get back to the business at hand. Fred VanVleet with the basketball. Puts the shot up, and he's going to get the foul, miss it, but gets the foul, and it will be on Jeff Green. So VanVleet, 83% free throw shooter. First one is going to be good. The next one will be good as well. Here we go. Inbound now to Kyle Korver. Korver now over to Jeff Green. Green puts up the three-point shot, and he can't get it to go. Man, Cleveland really needs these three-pointers, and they need it early. I have not seen Korver take a shot yet. Now Korver can't do anything. Gets it over to Larry Nance. Nance, he's got something working. Puts up the jump shot, and he can't get that one to go either. They cannot buy a bucket right now as Delon Wright gets the defensive rebound. No fast break. Over to Jacob Poeltl. Poeltl now over to Delon Wright. Wright has nothing. Pass over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam fouled by Larry Nance. Well, thank you, Sports Time Machine says, you will be a good member of the FOC. Well, thank you very much. I'm excited to be involved in it again. And I mean, I've watched Al's broadcast, I've watched ID's broadcast and commented and tried to be a presence there, but now kind of getting it on the Discord, I think is going to help me a lot kind of keep track with things. I can't commit to being able to watch every broadcast live because I do have a wife and I do have responsibilities outside of broadcasting and stuff like that, but I will definitely try to be as best a member as I can. That means a lot. Thank you, Sports Time Machine. Pascal Siakam, first free throw, misses that one. He only has a 62% free throw chance. Only 12 seconds left on the clock, which means Cleveland's going to get basically one shot. And the next one, he misses both of them. Rebounded by Kyle Korver. Korver's going to have to pass it out. Gets the ball over to Dwayne Wade. We'll say now back over to Korver. Korver launches a three ball, tries to beat the buzzer, can't get that one. It misses it. Rebounded by VanVleet. He's going to pass, and that's going to be the quarter. So, quarter of the way through this one, it's 36-17 Toronto, the Raptors, trying to make, Korver did 2 stints with the Jazz, traded again during the draft. I don't know if Al Red Sox fan will know this, probably not, but I did a short stint as a producer at 1280 The Zone. They're the ones owned by the Larry H. Miller Corporation and do all the Jazz stuff. So it was actually really cool kind of being on the inside. I didn't get to meet any of the players or the coaches, but it was kind of cool hearing about. We would hear about the trades and stuff like that coming down the pipeline. It was actually kind of cool. And I remember kind of being in the station when the first thought of Korver came up. It was actually a lot of fun. So now we'll go ahead and check our subs for the second quarter. DeMar DeRozan is ready to come back. Rodney Hood, he also did a stint with the Jazz. LeBron James will come in as well. We need to figure out a way to get a shooting guard. Yep, Norman Powell's going to come in for Delon Wright. So we'll return to the game, and we will return you to the game, obviously. Cleveland's going to start out with the basketball. Larry Nance with the basketball, fouled quickly by Poeltl. And now that is going to cause some problems. Inbound again to Larry Nance. Nance 2 ball. They need this one, and they're not going to get it. They miss it. They need the rebound. They're not going to get it either. Van Fleet all over it. No fast break. Now over to Poeltl. Poeltl's got nothing. Over to Siakam. Siakam can't come up with it either. Over to Van Fleet. Fleet nothing. Over to DeRozan. DeRozan's your man for 3. Yes! Huge shot there by DeMar DeRozan. And Jacob Poeltl gets the assist. Over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson, he's got a shot here. Puts the 2 ball up, and he'll miss that one. 11-0 run for Toronto dating back to the first quarter. Rebounded by Norman Powell. Powell passes over to Poeltl. Poeltl stolen by Dwayne Wade. No fast break. So Dwayne Wade takes a 3-point shot. Try to beat the shot clock. Bang! And finally, someone comes through for Cleveland. And, of course, it is Dwayne Wade. Sports, yeah. You think so? Sports Time Machine, he says that he thinks they overpaid for Mike Conley. I mean, they did trade an awful lot away for that. I think Crowder was one they got rid of, and I'm pretty sure they got rid of someone. Didn't they get rid of the kid they drafted out of Duke last year too? I can't remember. I know Crowder was the big one that everybody was a little bummed about losing. My question is what's going to happen with Ricky Rubio? Obviously, he's not coming back to the Jazz, but who's gonna pick him up and give him, I guess, a third chance? Because Rubio was great for us during stretches, especially during the playoffs in that playoff series last year against Oklahoma City, where him and Westbrook kind of went toe-to-toe, and he actually came out on top. Siakam with the basketball. Siakam, beautiful bounce pass over to Poeltl for 2, and the centers, the big men, getting it done for Toronto tonight. Over to Rodney Hood. Hood's got nothing. Now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade, 2-shot, blocked by Fred Van Fleet. Rebounded by Norman Powell. Takes it right out of the claws of Rodney Hood. Passes it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan, 3 ball, no. Loose ball foul, check defense first. So 60 or higher, and it will be on Poeltl, so the defense will commit the foul there. Inbound over to LeBron James. James, 23, turns the ball over. The King playing like the pauper right now. Well, Prince and the Pauper. Anyway, royalty, peasant, you know the deal. Right now, only 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a turnover. Inbound over to Norman Powell. Powell, 3 ball, yeah! For that matter, LeBron James has not made it to a fictional universe NBA final, or fictional NBA final. So it looks like we will not see him in this one as Toronto is running away with it. Fun fact, should Toronto win this and Phoenix win the West, they will be the first teams to match up in both, or first cities to match up in both the Stanley Cup final and the NBA finals in any universe. So we'll see what happens. Dwayne Wade with the basketball. Wade shut down by Van Fleet. Has to kick it over to Clarkson. He'll do just that. Clarkson puts up the layup, and he can't get that one to go. With the exception of Dwayne Wade in this quarter, no one's been able to do anything. Rebounded by LeBron James. Fouled by Siakam. And we'll go to the sub screen. Kevin Love ready to come back in. J.R. Smith. I think we're going to leave Dwayne out there for Jordan Hill. Ibaka's ready to come in, and so is Lowry. We need another center. We've only got 2 centers, so we're going to tire Poeltl out. Excuse me. So, all right, we'll return to the game and figure out how to go from there. 8:48 remaining in the second quarter. First half over to LeBron James. Oh yeah, defensive player of the year, is that Gobert? Are you talking about Gobert? Sports Time Machine. And ran into a few Warriors as they were snuck in. If you don't mind me asking, where is it that you that you work? I mean, is it, you don't have to give me a name, but is it like a restaurant, a club, or something like that? Anyways, over to LeBron James. James puts the shot up, and he finally gets one to go. Oh wow, I gotta undo that. Where are you? Undo. I robbed James of a bucket just now. It was good. It was a good shot. Okay. Kevin Love with the assist. Inbound over to Sergio Ibaka. Ibaka fouled by Rodney Hood. That's the second one of the game already. Inbound over to Norman Powell. Powell now over to Ibaka. Ibaka shut down by LeBron. Passes it over to DeMar DeRozan. No one's going to stop him from bouncing a beautiful pass over to Kyle Lowry for 2 more. Assist number 4 for DeMar DeRozan in this one. I've actually heard that about Gobert. You're not the only person that I know that's run into him. They say, everybody says he's a really nice guy. LeBron James with the basketball, stolen by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka, fast break over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan runs from coast to coast, layup, and it is good. No assist on the play, and it's 48-22 right now. The Raptors roaring all over the place. Now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade, beautiful bounce pass to Rodney Hood, who puts up the layup, and it's 2 more points for the Cavaliers. Now it's 48-24, 24-point difference. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up, and it is blocked by Dwayne Wade. Maybe keeping Dwayne Wade was the move after all. LeBron James with the defensive rebound. Over to Kevin Love on the fast break. Love puts it up and jams it in there. No assist on the play. And now over to Norman Powell. Powell now over to Sergio Ibaka. Ibaka, 5, draws the foul, and it will be on Rodney Hood. His 3rd of the game. Got to be careful. So Ibaka, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. First one is up and good. Next one is up, and he missed that one. Rebounded by J.R. Smith. Smith keeps the basketball for himself. Smith sets up a 3 ball. Can't get that one to go. Smith, he's 0 for 2 from three-point land. 0 for 4 field goals made, period. Rebounded by Ibaka. That is his 7th rebound. He'll pass it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan for 2. Yeah. No assist on the play. Oh, I love Topgolf. Me and my dad actually just bought a my dad just bought a summer pass, so I go spend Fridays with him, and so we go to Topgolf every other week, I believe. So yeah, I love that place. It's a really fun place to work. Yeah, I feel you. I totally get that whole situation about the whole having to find the job to pay rent. I hear you there. Over to Rodney Hood. Hood doesn't have it. Now over to Kevin Love. Love, 25 assists, and that's going to be 2, power forward 1. LeBron for 2 more. Al Red Sox fan, wondering who you're pulling for on this game if you're still out there. Now they'll inbound the basketball over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan fouled by J.R. Smith, so we'll start it again. 6:24 remaining in the second quarter. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up, defended by LeBron James. Rebounded by James as well. James, no fast break, so he keeps it for himself a little while longer. James rushes in, tries to put the layup in there, and gets it to go.
He buries that shot.
Who you want, Al? Who you wanting for this one? Are you going for the Cavs, or are you with Mike on the Raptors? So we'll go check the sub list. Okay. Joey V ready to come back in, and I think that is how we're going to have this happen. Al Red Sox fan go for Toronto, so it makes sense. Home team and Al Red Sox fan and Sports Time Machine both going for the Raptors. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry, he puts the shot up, and he will miss that one, but he draws the foul. So it will be on J.R. Smith. That's his 4th foul. We need to get him out of there. 3 free throws coming up for Kyle Lowry. First one is good. Next one is beautiful. And the next one is good there. But before we let that go, we need to figure out how to take care of these boys. So J.R. Smith needs to come out. So we need a new shooting guard. That's what we'll do. We'll move George Hill in, put Dwayne Wade at shooting guard. And then we need a shooting forward. We need 3 points, guys. We need 3-pointers if you're Cleveland. So we're going to bring in Kyle Korver. All right. So it's good. All right, here we go. 54-30. Oh, boy. Over to Dwayne Wade. Wade doesn't have it. Now over to Hill. Hill doesn't have it either. No 24s out there, so they pass it over to Kevin Love. Love, nothing. Over to Kyle Korver. Korver for 3. And it circles the drain. He needs a 42 or lower, and he gets a 43. He misses it. Rebounded by Ibaka. That is his 8th rebound of the game. No fast break. Kicks it over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry for 3. Can he get the 3 ball? No. Loose ball foul, check defense first, and it will be on Kyle Korver. So DeRozan will shoot 2 free throws with 5:12 remaining in the first half. First one is good. Next one is just as good. So now we'll inbound it. George Hill with the basketball, fouled hard by Kyle Lowry. Inbound now over to George Hill. Hill stolen by Kyle Lowry. No fast break. So Lowry keeps it for himself a little while longer. Now beautiful bounce pass over to power forward Ibaka for 2 more. And the Raptors looking good. Over to Kyle Korver. Korver, jump shot, puts that up, and it is defended by DeMar DeRozan. Look, he had the number, but it was a missed if defender is over 1, and he's got a 5. Missed that one, rebounded by Serge Ibaka. That is his 9th rebound. He has been a beast on the boards. Over to Norman Powell. Powell looking good here. Sets up the 3 ball. Misses that one. Rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan on the put-up. Gets it to go, but just barely. 56-56. Man, all of the luck tonight is with the Toronto Raptors. Inbound over to Kevin Love. Love puts the shot up, and it is good. George Hill with the assist. Inbound now over to Joey V. V, he's got something to work for. Works in there for the slam. Blocked by Kevin Love. Rebounded by LeBron James. That is his 5th rebound, and you get the feeling he might be warming the engine up. Now over to Kyle Korver. Korver for 3. No. And he doesn't get it. LeBron gets the offensive rebound. And he draws the foul. It'll be on Joey V. So James will go to the stripe for the first time today. James in Love with 11 and 10 points respectively. Lowry with 13 and Rosen 13 as well. James, first shot is good. Next shot is not so good. This one will be rebounded by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan passes over to Joey V. V rushes in there with the layup, and he will miss that one. Wait, hold on. Actually, no, he'll get it because the momentum is +4, so he gets it. And the assist to Serge Ibaka. Over to Dwayne Wade. Stolen by Norman Powell. Fast break over to Kyle Lowry. Here we go again. And now Lowry puts it up, and he gets it, and he draws the foul. And 1 on a coast-to-coast breakaway by Kyle Lowry. All right. Click the foul, then assign the assist. Forward 12. It's going to be on Korver. And no assist, so he'll shoot the 1 free throw to complete the 3-point play. Sports Time Machine, thanks. Sounds like you have some Gus Johnson in you, one of my favorites. That's definitely not a slam. That is a compliment I will take. Kyle Lowry puts the shot up and gets it to go. Inbound now over to Kyle Korver. Korver for three. Can he get it? Yes! And the drought is over for Korver. An assist to James. Is it possible that the Cavs are revving up for a big third quarter? 3 minutes left in the half. Norman Powell with the basketball. Puts up a three ball. Yeah! And Serge Ibaka gets assist number 3. 9 points, 9 assists in the half so far. With 3 assists, Ibaka just might be angling for a triple-double. No, I don't think we really have any need to substitute unless you want to bring in Delon Wright. Yep, we will. So Wright will come in for the last 3 minutes of the half. Inbound over to Kevin Love. Love puts the shot up and gets it to fall. And now the Cavaliers are starting to rev that engine. Over to Joey V. V. 3 will draw the foul. And it will be on Kevin Love, his first of the game. So now V will shoot 2 free throws with 2:36 remaining in the half. First one is good. Next one is also good. 12 points for Joey V right now. Inbound over to George Hill. Hill shut down by Kyle Lowry. Now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade's got something working for him. Wade, beautiful bounce pass to point guard George Hill, puts it in there for 2. So now we'll inbound it again. Now over to Joey V. V. No look pass over to power forward DeMar DeRozan. Yes! 2 more, and now it's becoming a slaughter fest. Over to LeBron James. James stolen by DeMar DeRozan. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry right back to DeMar DeRozan, who lays it in there for 2. My goodness. Over to George Hill. Hill's got nothing to work with, so he kicks it over to Kyle Korver. Korver, 3 ball. Can he get it to go? Nope. And it's rebounded out of bounds, and they're going to give the ball to Cleveland. 1:48 remaining. Sorry, 1:36 remaining. Every time you hit that button, 12 seconds come off the clock. Over to Kyle Korver. Sorry, Kevin Love. Love for 3. He needs this one. They're not going to get it. This one will be rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry with the basketball, keeping it himself for a little while. All the way down, layup, and it is not going to go in. Rebounded, barely off of the hands of Kevin Love. He needed a 31. He's got a 30. Rebounded by Joey V. V. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't do that right. I clicked 39 instead of 38. Let's undo it. Offensive rebound, 38. Draws the foul, and it will be on Kyle Korver. So 2 free throws for Joey V. 3 for 4 from the line. First one is good, and the next one is nope. This one will be rebounded by LeBron. James now over to Wade. Wade, they need something from him, and it's not going to happen. Delon Wright draped all over him. Defensive rebound by Delon Wright. Over to DeMar DeRozan on the fast break. Beautiful pass right back to Serge Ibaka, who drops it in there for 2 more. 1 minute remaining. Over to Kyle Korver. Korver stolen by Delon Wright. My goodness. Pass over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry now back over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. Nope. Not going to happen. This one is going to be rebounded, but there's a loose ball foul. Check defense first, and it will be on Dwayne Wade, his first of the game. Delon Wright, first trip to the stripe tonight. First one is up and good. The next one will be also good. So now, inbound throw by Kyle Korver, or to Kyle Korver. Korver now goes to James. James passes to Hill. Hill puts up the jump shot, and yes! Give the assist to the King James. And now, to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka. He's going to take a 3-ball, and it'll go. Serge Ibaka gets a 3-point shot, and it's 82-43 in the half. How is this happening? Inbound now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade going to try to match his 3, and he will. Dwayne Wade with 6 points. LeBron with the assist. That might be the way you get back into this game. Over to Joey V. V. Beautiful pass over to DeMar DeRozan for 2. And that beat the buzzer. Anticlimactic ending here in the Eastern Conference Final. Look at that halftime score. Look at that. 84 points for Toronto. We got to look at the box score. Game stats. There we go. Jeez. 19 already for DeMar DeRozan. 16 for Kyle Lowry. 14 for Serge Ibaka. And Joey V, the man, with 13. This is absolutely a drudgeoning right now. 48-point quarter in the second quarter for Toronto. 84 points. I'm wondering how much they can slow them down, because 84, that sounds like something you should have maybe at the end of the third quarter. I could be wrong. Basketball of the 4 sports is my weak spot. I could be wrong, but man. Here we go. Inbound to Kevin Love. Love stolen by Delon Wright. And just like that, the second half of this game gets started the same way the first half went. All Toronto. Over to DeMar DeRozan. Rosen back to Lowry. Lowry for 3. And no. Barely off. Rebounded, however, by the Raptors. Over to Delon Wright. Wright with a beautiful pass over to DeMar DeRozan for 2 more. And it's 86-46. A 40-point lead. You would have to be the most ardent Cleveland Cavalier fan to think you have a shot in this one. I mean, let's just call it like it is. The Toronto Raptors are absolutely dominating this right now. Over to George Hill. Hill gives a beautiful pass over to LeBron, who slams it in there for 2 more. Maybe a little bit of frustration there. Inbound over to DeMar DeRozan. Jump shot, and he'll get that one to fall. No assist necessary. Inbound now to Dwayne Wade. Wade, 2-point shot, and it will be blocked by Delon Wright. They are not taking the foot off the gas as Serge Ibaka gets rebound number 10. It's a double-double for Serge Ibaka already. Now over to Joey V. V puts the shot up, and it is good. It would not surprise me if at the 9-minute mark they take out a bunch of their starters, because why injure starters when you have a championship game that is going to be hosted in Toronto? By the way, it is 6 versus 4 in the Western Conference Finals. So no matter what, the winner of this game is going to host the NBA Final. So this building will host the NBA Final, barring the most miraculous of miracles. Kevin Love draws the foul, and it is on Joey V. First trip to the stripe for Love. First one is good. Next one is good. Here we go. Inbound to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan, 29. He'll draw the foul, and it will be on LeBron. First one is up and good. Next one is not so good as he airballs that one. Bounces off the backboard. Easily picked up by Kevin Love. And now Love will pass it over to George Hill. Hill, all right, back to Kyle Korver. Korver to LeBron. Doesn't have it, so he's got to pass it. LeBron with the basketball now. Beautiful bounce pass over to George Hill, who puts it in there for 2. 9:36 remaining in the third quarter. Sports Time Machine says Cleveland defense wins best Halloween costume for Swiss cheese. They're letting everything in. Oh, DeMar DeRozan, 2-point shot. Defended by Kyle Korver. Hey, there's some defense. He'll get the rebound as well. Kyle Korver keeps the basketball but loses it to Delon Wright. His steal rating was too much to overcome. Pass over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan. Beautiful pass right back to Delon Wright for 2 more. Inbound now to Kyle Korver. Next stoppage of play, we're probably going to see all of the big men for Toronto come out. Kyle Korver now over to LeBron. LeBron turns the ball over. Are you kidding me? He stepped out of bounds. That is the second turnover for LeBron James. LeBron James, where are you? 4 turnovers? 4 turnovers for LeBron James. Oh my gosh. He has more turnovers than offensive boards. He's got more turnovers than free throw attempts. Something is wrong with the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It just proving it is not their year. And maybe LeBron has already given up on the Cavaliers because we all know where he's headed next year. Wink, wink. So we'll do the subs. Rodney Hood is going to come in. J.R. Smith, we're going to sit him for a little while longer. But as far as the Raptors concerned, Siakam, you're in. Anunoby, whatever, you're in. Van Fleet's coming in. And Norman Powell's coming in. Jacob Poeltl is still in a little bit of trouble, so we'll leave Joey V in there. But, yeah. Here's what I will do, though. George Hill. Yep, Dwayne Wade's still in there. Okay. So we'll return to the game, and this is ridiculous. I did not realize LeBron James had 4 turnovers. Oh, my goodness. Over to Norman Powell. Powell over to Joey V. V can't be shut down by anyone, so he's going to give a beautiful pass over to, not the center because he can't pass it himself, over to Van Fleet. Fleet drops it in there for 2 more. Now over to Rodney Hood. Hood. Jump shot. And he misses. This one's going to be rebounded by Joey V. V, that is his 5th rebound of the night. Passes over to Anunoby. Anunoby. Now back over to V. Joey V doesn't have nothing for you. Now back to Anunoby. Anunoby for 3. Yes! Oh, gee, Anunoby. With the 3 ball. Inbound now over to Kevin Love. Love, he's going to get it something off. And he gives a beautiful pass right over to LeBron, who puts it in there for 2 more. Inbound to Pascal Siakam. Siakam for 2. Defended by LeBron James. There's some life there in that defense after all. Rebounded by LeBron. Fast break not going to happen. Kicks it over to Kevin Love. Love. 31. For 3. Yes! Now Dwayne Wade gets the assist as well. Inbound to Joey V. V. He's going to launch the 3 ball. He's 1 for 1, so why not? But that's not going to happen this time. Will be rebounded by 19, so it automatically is Anunoby. Anunoby puts it up, and he'll get that one to go. Here we go. Inbound now to Kevin Love. Love doesn't have it. Now over to Dwayne Wade. Wade, can he get it done again? No, not this time. He's going to miss that shot. Rebounded, not by James, but by Siakam, who wins that battle. Siakam is going to pass it over to Anunoby. Anunoby draws the foul, and it's going to be on George Hill. Al, honestly, you take your time, man. I don't think you're going to miss much. It's 100 points for the Raptors at 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. They might hold on. What is the record for most points scored by a team in an NBA game? Let's find that out. Let's ask the Googles. Pull out my phone, which I'm also using as my chat room screen. There we go. What is the record for most points scored by a team in an NBA game. All right, let's figure out what it is. Highest scoring NBA games. See if there's a single team. Right now I'm looking at there's combined score, which they're not going to touch that. It's combined right now, it's 157. Oh, let's see what comes up. Oh, crap. Where'd you go? Well, in the meantime, Anuna Boy is going to shoot his first free throws, and he'll miss one. He'll miss not that one, so he gets the second one. Inbound now over to George Hill. Okay. No, I don't want that. Inbound over to Hill. Stolen by Fred VanVleet. VanVleet passes over to Siakam. Siakam puts the shot up, and it is good. Let's see. Check. Yada, yada, yada. Teams only averaged around 80 points per game in the years following the founding of the NBA. List. Highest scoring regular season games. 370. These are combined. I want single team. Let's see. 1 second. I'm curious because I think Toronto has a chance at breaking that record. Powell gets the assist. Okay. What is the record for the most points scored by an NBA team in a single game? Let's see what we got here. There we go. Most points scored by one team in an NBA game. .186 is the record, set by the Detroit Pistons in the triple overtime defeat of the Denver Nuggets in December 13th, 1983. Most scored in a playoff. Let's see, that's a regular season. Playoff, you actually have to go quite a ways down. Way down there. Regular season, playoff. Let's see. That was right. So the all-time record is 186 points scored by the Detroit Pistons in 1983, December of 1983. So that's the new number now. Chase that number. What is the playoff record? Give me 1 second. Got to go way down here, actually. Regular season. Playoff. 157 points scored by the Boston Celtics on April 28th, 1990 in their defeat over the New York Knicks. So 157 is the playoff record, all-time record. So someone write that down. 157 is the all-time playoff record. There's the playoff record. We'll just say the playoff record. And 186 is the all-time record. So 186 is now the number they're chasing. This will be interesting. So not a very exciting game when you look at who's going to be in the NBA final, but we could have some exciting watching this number. see where or how close it can get to 187. All right. Ball is stolen by Joey V. Oh, boy. Fast break over to Powell. Powell for 3. No. This one will be rebounded. Not by them. By the defender. By Norman Powell. Gets his own rebound. Passes to Pascal Siakam. Siakam, he looks good. Puts the shot up.
The jumper on the baseline.
And it's defended by LeBron James. Rebounded by Kevin Love. Love passes over to George Hill. Hill over to Rodney Hood. Hood puts the shot up, and he can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Fred VanVleet. VanVleet, no fast break, so he kicks it over to Joey V. V puts the shot up, and it is good. Assist to OG Anunoby. Yep, Sports Time Machine's right. That was during the Issel Vanda and Alex English running Nuggets team. Like I said, I'm not a basketball historian. It's of the 4 sports, that is the one I'm least knowledgeable of. But, yep, so those are the numbers we are chasing. We're going to check the sub list real quick. Oh, All right, we're going to keep it that way. We're going to rest DeRozan and Lowry till the 4th quarter. However, we are going to bring in Crowder. We are going to bring in Jeff Green, and we are going to bring in Jordan Clarkson. So we'll turn to the game, and now here we go. Inbound to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson puts the shot up, and it will be good. No assist on the play. Inbound now to Anunoby. Anunoby, nothing. Over to Norman Powell. Powell's got working with something for 3. No. Rebounded by George Hill. Hill kicks it over to Kevin Love. Love puts the shot up, and it is blocked by Joey V. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Another record I'd be interested in knowing, and I don't want to walk away from the game to look it up, but I wonder what the largest point differential at the end of an NBA game has ever been. That record might be in danger as well. Anunoby now over to Joey V. Joey V doesn't have it. Now back over to Powell. Powell draws the foul, and it's going to be on guard 64, defender highest guard. Nope, so the highest defender is Crowder. Oh, that was quick. Tribe fan says 68. That's the largest deficit. 68 Cavs versus Heat, 1991. As Powell puts the first shot up, and it's good. Holy crap. 148-80 was the final. We might be heading into something similar, as the next shot is off the rim. Tribe fan, I'm guessing you're pulling for the Cavaliers in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't look good for your boys. 106-59, 5 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Defensive rebound by Kevin Love. Love now over to Clarkson. Clarkson for 3. Can he get it to go? Come on, no. Rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Fast break by Pascal Siakam, going for the slam, and he will get it and draw the foul. No friggin' way.
Draws the foul.
The foul will be on Jeff Green. So now he'll shoot this one. And it is good. Inbound over to George Hill. Hill for 3.
A 3 ball.
Oh, just out of range. Can't get that one. Rebounded. Nope, doesn't have 13, so it's going to go to Joey V. V keeps the basketball for himself. Now over to Anunoby. Anunoby shut down by Jay Crowder. Now over to Pascal Siakam. He doesn't have anything. Back over to Joey V. V's got nothing. V can't do it. Van Fleet, are they going to get the shot clock violation? No, Van Fleet's going to get a 3-ball off in time, but it won't go. Rebounded by Kevin Love. Over to Kevin Love. Love puts the 2-ball up, and he won't make it. 90, yep, they don't have the momentum. 98, so he misses that one. Rebounded by Jeff Green. Green off the rebound, draws the foul, so they're going to get a chance to get some points off of the foul on Fred Van Fleet. First one is up and good. Next one is good as well. So 109-61. 3 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Now over to Norman Powell. Powell over to Fred Van Fleet. Van Fleet's got nothing. Van Fleet's got to pass it over to Anunoboy. Anunoboy doesn't have it either. It's going to be a shot clock violation if they don't get something off. Over to Siakam. Siakam for 3. Yes! A 17-100 shot of getting it, and it came under the number. Inbound now over to Jay Crowder. Crowder doesn't have it. Over to Jeff Green. Green looks good. Puts up the shot. He needs under 51, and he'll get it. His foul draw rating is not over 27, but he'll get the shot at least. Assist to Kevin Love.
He buries that shot.
Inbound over to Joey V. V now over to Anunoby. Anunoby. Back over to Joey V. V, 22, puts the 2-ball up, and he will get that one to fall. Assist to Pascal Siakam. We'll check the sub-screen. See, oh, can't do that. Timeout Cleveland. Let's kill that momentum. So now we'll check the sub-screen. Okay, James is ready to come back in. Hood's ready to come back in. We're going to keep J.R. Smith sitting for a little bit longer. But we're going to bring Kyle Korver in to play shooting guard to give Dwayne Wade a rest. And then Larry Nance is going to come in for Kevin Love. Oh, wait, George Hill needs to come out too. Jose Calderon. Calling your number, bit man. First time we've seen him in this game. Right now, the Raptors... Okay, so 68 is the all-time record of margin, but TribeFan879 lets us know that Cavs won a game against Boston, the 2009 against Boston, 130-86, and that is the all-time margin of victory. The all-time margin of victory in the playoffs is the Nuggets over Hornets at 58. So yeah, you're saying the Cavs got back at Boston, beating them 130-86. It's a pretty big margin right there. So, all right. Inbound to Hood. Hood doesn't have it. Now over to Kyle Korver. Korver, he takes a 3-ball. No! Kyle Korver is struggling. He is 1 for 6. And they'll have a jump ball. And it'll be 1 for the Cavaliers. Now over to Calderon. Calderon. Over to Larry Nance. Nance doesn't have it. James doesn't have a 25. He has a 21. So they got a pass. Rodney Hood doesn't have a 19. Over to Kyle Korver. Shut down by Norman Powell. They're going to have to pass. No, they can't get it to LeBron as he has a 21. LeBron turns the ball over. 5th turnover for LeBron James. And the Cleveland Cavaliers fans who made the trip to Toronto are absolutely raining booze down on the king. 5 turnovers for LeBron James. This is unbelievable. 5 turnovers, 16 points, 5 assists, 2 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds, only 1 out of 2 on the free throw line, 1 for 3 from 3, that's fine. But he has almost as many turnovers as he has field goals made, 5-7. Not a good game for James. And if LeBron can't get it done for you on this Cleveland team, you are in big trouble, especially against the Raptors. Over to Anunoboy. Anunoby for 3. Yes! And it will be over to Norman Powell. All right, I don't think they're going to hit that 186 mark that they were talking, that we found as the all-time most points scored. They might get the margin of victory. And it was 157, I believe, is the playoff record. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Right now, margin of victory is, I'm stuck at math, 117. Hold on. 117 minus 63. 54. Right now, margin of victory is 54. 68. This was the 2017-2018 team. If I remember correctly, they did make a pretty deep run into the playoffs. I want to say they got eliminated in the Western Conference semifinals. But the big thing about this team, I don't think this is so much about how the Raptors were good. It's how god awful LeBron James is playing right now. 5 turnovers. I'm sorry. That I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything, but with this group, if this guy is not playing well, they don't have a chance, and he's not playing well. I mean, we looked at the stats, and this version of LeBron James is struggling right now. So we'll see what happens. So 54 is the margin of victory right now. 4 points shy of the playoff record. Rodney Hood with the basketball. Hood draws the foul. So something finally for the Cavaliers is it will be on Anunoboy. First shot is up and good. Next shot is good as well. Okay, so the Raptors were eliminated in the second round sweep by the Cavs in 2018 playoffs. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's about how good this group is, but about how bad he's playing right now. And I think that it was no secret last year the Cavaliers made it on the back of LeBron James. They were not the same team, and he didn't have the same help and the same weapons that he had with Kyrie. So in order for them to make the finals, which they did, he had to be great, which he was. It's just right now the FACs are not bouncing his way. I mean, he is 7 for 9, not bad. 1 for 1 from three-point land. Okay, he's just not getting the ball a lot. And when he does, though, he's turning it over. He's got 5 total rebounds. Yeah, computer and AI needs to get LeBron the ball more. Yup. It needs to come. His number needs to come up more. He's got a high number. It's just not coming up very much. And then, like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable on basketball, but does LeBron usually play? Stop. Does LeBron usually play power forward or shooting forward? Because that might have something to do with it too. So. All right, Hood's going to take some free throws, and he'll miss the first one. And he'll get the second one. So, inbound to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet now over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam doesn't have it. Passes over to Norman Powell. Powell. 3 ball. No. Rebounded by Larry Nance. No fast break. Kyle Korver with the basketball. Korver takes the shot, barely misses it. Rebounded by Fred VanVleet. VanVleet passes to Joey V. V takes a 3 shot. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Larry Nance. Pass over to Rodney Hood. Hood turns the ball over because the team's turnover rating is 3.
Turnover.
Frustrating for the Cavs right now. Over to Joey V. V fouled by Larry Nance. And now V will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Next one is good as well. So it's 119-66 with 24 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Kyle Korver. Korver fouled by Pascal Siakam. And now Korver will shoot 2. Does anyone know if LeBron plays shooting forward or power forward more? Right now he's at power forward, but maybe if we switch him, he'll get the ball more. All right, first one is good, and the next one from Corver is also good. You know what? Let's just try that. Let's bring in. All right, let's see what we can do here. Kyle Corver needs to come out. Who can we play at power forward? Let's put Jeff Green at power forward and see what happens. All right. Inbound to Nunaboy. Nunaboy, nothing. Now over to Joey V. He's got a shot, puts it up, and he'll get that one to fall.
He buries that shot.
And now we'll inbound it over to Kyle Corver. Corver, nothing there. Now over to LeBron. Now we're talking. LeBron tries to go up with it, and he will be defended by Nunaboy. No foul. LeBron cannot believe it. Rebounded, however, by Calderon. Calderon will pass to end the quarter. So let's go ahead and we got to get the best of the best of the best out there for Cleveland. No need to send out the best for Toronto, as Toronto feels pretty comfortable about where they're at. So LeBron, we're going to put you up forward from here on out. Like, that seems to be the issue. Hood's ready to come in. Nope, we're not going to put Hood in. JR's ready to come in, and I think when Kevin Love comes back, we'll finally be ready to go. Same thing with Dwayne Wade. Not worried about any of this right here. Maybe we'll bring in Delon Wright. We'll do that. TriFan says, now I see why you call him Joey V for Jonas. Yep. It's your game. Continue calling him Joey V. Yeah, sorry. I tried practicing that before we went on, and I was like, Valentinus. It's a tough name for me for some reason, and yeah, I remember the first year I did this was I was calling a game with Milwaukee, and obviously now I can say Giannis. Well, I can when I'm not nervous about it. I can say his whole name, but at first it was, I'm calling you G because I cannot figure out what to say. And like I said, I'm not the biggest basketball fan. I don't watch a lot of NBA in my spare time. I'm more about football, baseball, and hockey. But I do enjoy this particular game by Inside Sports because you never know what's going to happen. All right, inbound now to Nunaboy. Nunaboy with the basketball over to Joey V. All right, Sports Time Machine, take care. Thank you for tuning in and looking forward to seeing you later. Joey V with the basketball. V puts up the two-point shot, and he will miss that one. Loose ball foul check defense first, and it will be on J.R. Smith. Here we go. Oh, we should probably do a, let's see, 121 minus 68. Really quick. 121 minus 68. All right, now it's at 53. Okay. Delon Wright with the basketball. Delon Wright goes up for the layup, and he will not get that one, and there's no foul. Wright is not happy about that. Rebounded by Jeff Green. No fast break. So it gets it over to center. Nothing. Got a pass. Over to J.R. Smith. Smith. Three-point ball. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Larry Nance. Nance puts up the jump shot, and it will go down. Inbound now to Nunaboy. Nunaboy for three. Yes! Assist to Delon Wright. Inbound now over to Larry Nance. Nance, 31. Turns the ball over.
Threw it away.
And okay, and here's another thing that's killing Toronto. Look at this. I just realized this. 17 turnovers for Toronto. 17 for Cleveland, 1 for Toronto. That might be it right there. So now inbound it over to Joey V. V puts the basketball up, and it is blocked by Larry Nance. Rebounded by J.R. Smith. Smith can't get it over to Green. Green comes back to Smith. Smith doesn't have it. Now over. No one can get this done. Over to Larry Nance. Forced shot. Puts the ball up, and he will miss that one. I don't know what is going on. LeBron is just not getting the ball, and when he does, he's not doing great things with it. This one will be rebounded, however, by J.R. Smith. Smith off the rebound. Puts it up, and it is blocked by Delon Wright. Rebounded by Smith again. Smith over to LeBron. LeBron, where are you, 29? Beautiful bounce pass to Larry Nance to get 2 more. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright for 3. And that's got to hurt as well. Pascal Siakam with the assist. Inbound now to Jose Calderon. Calderon now to Larry Nance. Nance, he's got a chance here. They need something. Jump shot. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Pascal Siakam easily. Siakam, no fast break. So he passes it over to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet for 3. Yes! And now it is pretty much over. A 60-point lead for the Raptors. Well, we could see somewhat of a history here. I mean, if they win by more than 68 points, right now, if they were to end right now, they would have the playoff record. Over to J.R. Smith. Smith, he does a beautiful no-look pass over to Green. Green slams it in there, and that's 2 more. Inbound over to Fred VanVleet, fouled by Jose Calderon. And now we'll check on the subs. Okay. When Kevin Love comes back in, that's about the only thing we'll do here. These guys, we don't need to risk injuring them. So, yeah. Inbound over to Nunaboy. Nunaboy now over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam puts the shot up, and it's good.
He buries that shot.
No assist on the play, as now Jose Calderon will get the basketball. Now over to Larry Nance. Any 24, he's only a 21. Not only, but he's a 21. We can't get there, but he will get the basketball, it looks like. Yes. Now to LeBron. LeBron, another assist. Guard 19, he doesn't have that. Forward 10, that's him. Power forward 1. Jeff Green gets that one. And LeBron starting to create opportunities. Now over to Nunaboy. Nunaboy, 32 for 3. No. Rebounded by Larry Nance. Nance passes to Green. Green, he's got some chance here, but he turns the ball over. 18 turnovers for Cleveland. 6 starters for the rest of the game when you hit the 6-minute mark. Yeah. That'll probably happen for Cleveland. Right now, all the starters for Toronto are already out. They've been out for most of the second half. We sat them at the 9-minute mark at the 3rd quarter. Joey V with the basketball. Well, he's the only starter that's in there. And Delon Wright. Puts the shot up, and it is good. 50, and it came in under 54. Assist to Siakam.
He buries that shot.
Inbound now over to Larry Nance. Nance does have something to work with here. Puts the shot up, and he will miss that one just barely. Can they get the offensive rebound? Yes, rebounded by LeBron. LeBron off the rebound says, screw it, I'm doing it myself, and slams it in there.
He buries that shot.
So LeBron with a double-double, 18 points and 10 rebounds. Now over to Delon Wright. He should have been playing forward the entire time. Delon Wright with the ball. Now over to VanVleet. VanVleet for 3. Yes! Joey V with assist number 5. Inbound over to Jose Calderon. Calderon. Beautiful bounce pass to Jeff Green, who gets 2 more. So Cleveland, too little too late, but showing that they can do it as the Nuna boy turns it over.
Threw it away.
Inbound over to J.R. Smith. Smith for 2. No. Rebounded by Larry Nance. Nance. Hang on 1 second, everybody. My wife is calling. I will be right back. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, gentlemen. Yeah, we are definitely going to sit the starters as Larry Nance goes up for the rebound. Hopefully I'm not blowing anybody out there. And he gets fouled. It will be on Joey V. So Larry Nance to shoot 2. First one is up and beautiful, good. Next one is not so good. Rebound. It will be pulled in by Pascal Siakam. Siakam passes it over to Nuna Boy. And Nuna Boy back over to Siakam. Siakam doesn't have it either. Back over to Nuna Boy. Stolen by LeBron James. No fast break. James now over to Calderon. Stolen by Fred VanVleet. Over to Nuna Boy. Nuna Boy doesn't have the fast break. Now over to Nuna Boy. Stolen by LeBron. LeBron, fast break over to Calderon. Calderon with the layup, and it is going to be missed because of the momentum. Are you kidding me? Look at that. 100 if team momentum is -1 or lower. And it's -2. Ah, that sucks. But he does get the foul. He did draw the foul. And it will be on Siakam. His 3rd foul of the game. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it is good. This is that 6-minute mark we were talking about. So Joey V is going to end his game. Podol will come in. Siakam isn't a starter. Delon Wright is. So let's bring in Norman Powell. And Siakam's done enough. So let's bring in Alfonso McKinney. And for the Cavaliers, well, Crowder's going to come in and shooting forward. George Hill's got to take the free throw. So we can't take him out quite yet. I'm sorry, no, Calderon needs to take it. And then Osman will come in at power forward to replace Green. So J.R. Smith is out there. We'll go ahead and replace him with Korver. And when Calderon takes these shots, we'll just leave him in there because this is the first time he's really played in the game. Not enough players selected. Who did I not select? I don't have a power forward. Dadgummit. Osman will come in and play power forward. All right. 5:48 remaining in this, I would say, matchup, but it looks like a Toronto Raptors scrimmage. Podol with the basketball. Stolen by Calderon. No fast break, so they'll just simply pass it over to Korver. Korver turns the ball over because the opposing team turnover is over 3. Turnover number 20 for the Cavaliers. That has killed them. Podol with the basketball. Podol draws the foul. It's going to be on Larry Nance. That's his 4th one. And Podol will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Next one is good. Inbound over to Crowder. Crowder puts up the 3 ball and gets it to go. Jay Crowder helping his team out a little bit. Trying to ease the pain, but Kyle Korver will foul Norman Powell. 4:36 remaining. Now over to Podol. Podol now over to Powell. Powell puts the shot up,
Line drive
and he
jumper.
will miss it, but gets, actually, nope, he won't get it. But he'll draw the foul,
Draws the foul.
and it will be on Calderon. No assist, so he'll shoot the free throw. And it is no good. He missed it. Rebounded by Kyle Korver. Korver, 4:12 left, over to Osman. Osman, whatever. Beautiful bounce pass over to Larry Nance. 4-2. And Van over to Fleet. Van Fleet for 3. 42, and he gets a 42. How about that? Fred Van Fleet from 3-point range today is 4 for 5. Jay Crowder with the ball. Now over to Osman. Osman for 3. Can he match it? No. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney gets it over to Anuna Boy on the fast break. Transition 3, missed it. Rebounded by Anuna Boy. He gets his own rebound back. Keeps the basketball. Sets up outside the stripe. Makes another 3-ball. Misses that one. This time, Crowder will step in between and get that ball back. And down over to Osman. Osman fouled by McKinney. 3:24 remaining in this game. And down over to Calderon. Calderon puts the 2-ball up. And he will miss that one. No foul either. Rebounded by Poetel. Poetel. No fast break. 3 minutes left over to Anuna Boy. Anuna Boy fouled hard by Jay Crowder. And now Anuna Boy will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Next one is good as well. And now I'm not going to do subs because there's really no reason to bring in our injured guys. I don't care if they're tired or not. I'm that artless. Oh, wait. No third free throw. Sorry, my bad. Inbound to Crowder. Crowder now over to Calderon. Calderon, 28, puts the 3-ball up, and he'll get that one to fall. 146-88 with 2:36 remaining. Over to Alfonso McKinney. McKinney now over to Poetel. Poetel, nothing. Poetel back to McKinney. McKinney, 22, 3-ball. No! It circles the drain and falls right out. Rebounded by Osman. Osman will pass. No, sorry. Osman will keep it himself. Osman will turn the freaking ball over.
That is a treble.
Are you joking right now? 21 turnovers during the game to 5. 2 minutes remaining. Inbound over to Poetel. Poetel. 2-ball.
Line drive jumper.
Yes, because the momentum is +2. Van Fleet with his first assist of the game. Inbound to Osman. Osman put the ball up. Defended by McKinney. Rebounded by Van Fleet. Pass over to McKinney. McKinney puts the 3-ball up. He'll miss that one. Right now it's a 60-point lead if my math is correct. Rebounded by Crowder. Van, you would thought the Cavs were on Food Network tonight with all them turnovers. Yeah, they've got quite a bit. Whoa, fight and ejection. Oh, I've never seen this one before. All right, here we go. Fight and ejection. Determine player from each team. If check fails, select the highest on the floor. All right. So for I'm guessing this is the defense or the team. This is the down team. Forward 26. Yep. Forward 26, he's gone. So Jay Crowder and McKinney get into it, and they're both gone. Crowder ejected. So what are we missing now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we can't bring in James. We're gonna bring in Jeff Green. Not enough players selected. What are you talking about? Oh, Crowder was the shooting forward. All right. Who are we going to bring in? We'll just, you know what? It's his last game in Cleveland in this universe. So we'll go ahead and let LeBron finish on the floor. And now this one, McKenzie. Oh, Alfonso McKinney and Crowder are definitely gone. So McKinney comes out. So we need a power forward. McKinney was the guy who just barely got in. He played how many minutes? Not that much. Power forward. We need a power forward. Power forward. What the hell? Let's bring in Siakam. 1:36 left to go. McKinney and Crowder go at it. Crowder, his last play as the Cleveland Cavalier, will be a fight against McKinney for the Raptors. I've never seen that before. I guess it would make sense. Tempers are flaring. Frustrations are mounting. 60-point lead. What's the number we're looking for the record? 68 is the all-time. 58 is the playoff. So right now they have the playoff record with 1:36 to go. Inbound over to Calderon. Calderon puts the 2 ball up, and he will get it to go. Inbound now over to Poeltl. Poeltl. Beautiful bounce pass. Forward 16 doesn't have it. Guard 8 doesn't have it. Or power forward 3. He does. Over to Pascal Siakam for 2 more. 150 to 90. 112 to go. Inbound over to Jeff Green. Green now over to Korver. Korver, 22 for 3. Hey, he got one. And Korver is 2 for 8. Inbound now over to Powell. Powell, 6, puts the shot up, and he will miss that one. Rebounded by Poeltl. Poeltl off the rebound. He goes up for the slam, and he will get that one down. And now 24 seconds left in the game. Shot clock and game clock are matching. 152 minus 93. What is that? 152 minus 93. That's 59 points. So right now the playoff record could happen, but we'll see what happens. Inbound to Green. Green doesn't have anything. Now over to Korver. He doesn't have anything. Oh boy, James. He's going to get the final shot of the game. No, he draws the foul. Oh no, they're not going to like this at all. Defender 40, or it's an offensive foul. It is, hold up, actually, no, we still measure it. Anunoboy fouls James, so he'll go to the line to shoot. See, right now, the margin of victory is 59. So James can screw up any chance or any thought of a record right here. First shot is good. Next shot is also good. Here we go. Hardly any time left on the clock. Pass to Powell, and that'll do it. Final score. 152 to 95. Yep, the mark says it all. Only one team showed up for this one as Toronto lays a smackdown on Cleveland. 152 to 95. And I believe they will miss the margin of victory record by 1 point. A great performance by Toronto. They will await the winner of the Western Conference Final to take place at a later date between the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets. That's what we got here, folks. So Toronto wins this 152 to 95. Let's look at our box score. See if we can name ourselves a 2018-2019 NBA Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Well, I want to hear what you guys suggest now that you guys see the stats. Leading scorer for the Raptors was Joey V at 25 points, followed by DeMar DeRozan at 24. Leading stealer was Delon Wright. He's only one of the stars with more than 1. Leading rebound man was Serge Ibaka with 10. Joey V was second with 6, and DeRozan third with 5. Field goal, let's see. That's free throws. Assists, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan each with 6, but Joey V's right there with 5. I don't know. I think I got to give it to Joey V. I think I'm with you, TribeFan879. If there's any other suggestions out there, I think Joey V is going to be the 2018-2019 NBA Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Largest lead, 61. They never had the lead at all. They were never more than 2, I guess, as there were only 4 lead changes in this one. Yeah, we're going to give it to Joey V. He is your 2018-2019 Eastern Conference Finals MVP here in the fictional NBA. All right, so hopefully we can make that game as exciting as possible. That was a rough one. Want to thank Al Red Sox fan, Sports Time Machine, Tribe Fan 879 for coming out to the basketball game. We're going to have the Western Conference Final. Hopefully that'll be a lot more competitive. Coming for you guys soon. Maybe I might go tomorrow. I might go Friday. Actually, I can't go Friday because I'm leaving town Friday. I'm going to push for tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, your final score. The Toronto Raptors win the Eastern Conference 152-95 over Cleveland. I'm Elon Alth. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you guys when the ball flies next time. Thanks and take care.